Big game on our hands tonight. Week 7 of the 2012 regular season. Sitting here with our featured Cobra Player of the Week, Mr. James Cooper, your senior quarterback. James, a long season so far, but tonight a very big one as the Glen Rose Beavers come to town. What has been the mindset of this team going into such a big game tonight that could be for the conference championship?
Going into this week, everybody knew it was going to be a big game. So really, we came in Sunday afternoon after church and everything. We came in and we all sat around. We watched film. We watched it and dissected as much as we could. And throughout the week, we just came with the mentality that we're going to come out here and we're going to give it our best shot. I mean, they're a good team, you know. We all know that, and as well as the state knows that, knowing it's a number 1, number 3 matchup tonight. So it'll be a good game. So
a lot of eyes on this one, James. Now, at the beginning of the season, take us on a journey of how you've developed so far as the season's progressed from Game 1 against Maumelle to tonight against Glen Rose. What have you done to get better, and what is the outlook for the quarterback position for the rest of the season?
Honestly, I give a lot of credit not only to the coaching staff and Coach Gillerin. I also give a lot of credit to last year's quarterback, Michael Pope. He was a really big influence on how I've developed in my skill set, and we talk back and forth, you know, every now and then whenever he can, because he's off at college at UCA. But he gives me tips. He talks with me. We run through stuff. We've ran through some film together, you know, and he's been the reason why I am who I am today, you know, just because he's a great competitor, you know, and he's influenced me on a lot of things, and not just in football.
Now, James, you speak a lot about the talents of Michael Pope, and this year the kind of chemistry that you're developing with Jordan Stone. Tell me how that relationship is working, and finally, once you guys are hooking up and getting these touchdowns, the running game is working exceptionally well, but when we see you drop back and throw to Jordan, it's pretty exciting.
Well, I mean, me and Jordan, we've been friends ever since we were little, so the chemistry's been there. It was just a matter of me over the summer and him working, you know. We just, like I said, we've been working a lot over just running through the route tree and just getting used to the feel of his speed and game speed, you know, because he's super fast. So I mean, it's just a lot of timing and reps and practice that we've gotten a lot better, and you know. Starting out at the beginning of the season to where I am now, I feel a lot more confident in my throws, and I just feel like a better quarterback in just where we are with not only Jordan but the rest of the receiving corps.
James, we've seen a lot of long bombs so far this season, big touchdown passes, but last week against Horatio we saw the short pass. Was that something that Coach Gillerin developed on the sidelines, or is that something that just kind of came out as the play developed?
Well, last week we came into Horatio knowing they ran a cover 4 with 4 people deep, so we knew that going into the game it was probably not going to be the deep ball all night long. So I mean, we just went in there with a game plan to expect the short throws, and so it was just all week we worked on the short throws, but we didn't leave out the chance of throwing the deep balls, once we got into the game and got into the rhythm and saw what the coverage gave us, what the defense gave us, we just went ahead and started taking what they gave us, you know. So.
James, a very rainy one, rain pouring here at home. You guys have seen rain all season long. As a quarterback, is that a good thing or a bad thing for you?
I would honestly, it's not just this year. Going into our 9th grade year as freshmen back in junior high, this isn't this isn't our first rodeo with this. I mean, back in our freshman year as junior high Cobras, we experienced a lot of rain every week, so this isn't a new thing for us. But as a quarterback, it is kind of frustrating whenever the ball is wet, because it's a lot harder to get a grip on the ball between snaps, you know, and as well as the passing game, you can't really throw the ball because, like I said, it's so wet. But it's not that big of an issue for me, but it is frustrating sometimes.
James, ultimately, what is it going to take to get a win tonight against Glen Rose?
We're going to have to play balls to the wall. Plain and simple, we're going to have to be sound on not only defense but on offense. We're going to have to play perfect football tonight. We're going to have to keep to our assignments, just do what the coaches taught us all week long, and just go out there and play our guts out, and we'll come out with a W.
James, is there anybody you'd like to say hello to tonight on the broadcast?
If my grandparents are listening from Norman, Arkansas, I'd like to give them a little shout out and tell them I love them. My grandma, she's my grandma and my grandpa both. They're very inspiring people to meet. They've always have been ever since growing up with them. Just really all my family back out in Norman. So
Good luck tonight, James.
thank you.